to my YouTube channel. If you are new, welcome back. If you are returning, um, my name is Tari here at I'll Define Myself, and this is going to be a pick a card reading. Okay, I'm gonna do it a little bit different this time, as I've already have the cards mapped out, laid out. And this honestly is directly tied to 333. Okay, so this is triple angel number three. If you are here, then you are meant to see this. You could already be seeing it, but whenever you see this angel number, okay, these are the messages that Spirit wants you to remember or to be mindful of. Okay, the messages that are going to come through. So during this time, okay, I'm going to ask you all to pause, activate your intuition, take a deep breath, and be in community, okay, with one another, but most of all with spirit, okay? So we have pile number one right here, okay, which I believe is a pyrite crystal. They're always so shiny. This blue crystal is one that I recently purchased from Sage Goddess, and forgive me for not knowing the name, but it is definitely crystal blue. See that play? Okay. And then we have this crystal here as well, which I also recently purchased from Sage Goddess as well. Okay. So whatever's drawn to you, I'm going to give you a few seconds to take a look. Okay, and then we will go ahead and dive into these messages. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do this. I'm going to move these off to the side. Okay, and we are going to start with pile number one. Alrighty, pile number one for the pyrite crystal. I'm going to set this right here. Okay, and we're going to work our way from the top to the bottom. Okay, so the first message coming out is vacay. What? I just heard relax. Like, you need to relax. You need to stick your feet in the dirt or in the sand. But you need to do something to. Vacations can also be very cleansing, okay? So that could also be some energy that's coming through for this particular group as well. Um, but it's giving, it's screaming like you need to relax, you need to go within with spirit, you need to cleanse your energy, but really also too, you really need to be present during this time, okay? The next card we have is the strength card coming through. Okay, so the strength card, you all are being called to channel this Leo energy right now. Okay, Spirit wants you to know that you are stronger than you know. Okay, and that could be also too why this vacation energy is coming through, because when I think about water as well, I really just I hear cleansing. Okay, so I get the feeling that you guys have kind of been dealing with quite a lot, um and spirit is calling you to know that, like, you have everything within you. Your guides, your angels, your ancestors want you to know that you have the strength. Okay, you have the number 8 coming through here, okay, which is also a number of manifestation. So keep going. That confidence that you need, maybe do some solar plexus chakra work, but at the same time, be mindful of your energy, where it's going, who you're giving it to, okay? Who you are surrounding yourself with daily, because I get the feeling that there's something that you may be trying to work towards or get at, and it may be just taking some time, okay? So we have the innocence card coming through. The innocence card coming through. One second. I'm actually going to grab the oracle book for that one, okay? And notice you have a lot of these blues and greens energy coming through. But I get the sense that there's something that you need to protect. Okay, so the card wants you to focus on innocence as you navigate through the current situation. The purity of your innocent heart will guide and protect you through challenging times, okay? So remain true to yourself during this time, okay? Don't let anything or anyone take you outside of your character, which is also why it's very important for you to cleanse your energy. Maybe you do need a vacation, okay? Maybe you've been too long in this situation, giving too much energy to something, or just really like working yourself to death. And spirit wants you to know that whatever situation that you are currently in, okay, that all will be well. Remain true to yourself, remain grounded and rooted. Continue to cleanse and protect your energy. If you are not, you can use Florida water, Palo Santo, sage if you need something stronger, frankincense and myrrh. But do what you need to protect your energy. This is more so water based, so I would say maybe taking a cleansing bath or using a shower to kind of visualize washing like things away. Okay. Um, and just pray for clearing out that space and that energy for yourself. Okay. And then have do it for you. Okay. So no matter what, at the end of the day, just remember your why. Okay. Remember that you are worthy, that you are deserving, and you don't have to justify yourself in that. Okay. That is enough. Okay. You are enough. So anytime you may feel like things are getting rough or tough, remember the why. Okay? All right, lovelies. I know that was a very short message, but these are short, sweet, and to the point. Okay, so that was for pile number one. All right, thank you guys so much. We are going to move on to pile number two now. Okay, if you were pile number two, you were a part of this beautiful blue crystal that I do not know the name of, but because I don't, I'm going to go look it up after the fact, literally, because there's a reason why I purchased it. But isn't it just captivating? Okay, I'm going to set this crystal right here for pile number two. We are going to work our way up from the top and going to the bottom and see what spiritual messages are coming through for you all, okay? So first and foremost, we have crisis. Crisis. Are you trying to avoid a crisis? Do you feel like you're drowning in a crisis, but you're on a boat? Okay. So that tells me that you're stable enough, but maybe you just feel like you need some help. Okay. See if we can. We have High Priestess energy. Okay. So Spirit wants you to know that for whatever it is you are trying to navigate during this time, that you are a magical being and vessel. You are literally a spiritual being having a human experience, and it is time for you to strengthening your relationship with spirit during this time, and literally covering yourself in that energy is going to be key during this time. Okay, you're not drowning, okay, but you're reaching up because you need to connect to spirit. You need to tap into your third eye, okay? And you need to ask for clarity. You need to ask for discernment. You need to ask for patience. You need to ask for wisdom, okay? With whatever situation you are currently in, I am getting that. Like, you need to wipe out the naysayers right now, or just relying on other people for their feedback, because it's time for you to go within and make this decision in conjunction with the divine. Okay? We have free spirit coming through. Free spirit coming through. Okay? Let's see what message spirit has for you coming out with free spirit. Express yourself and allow your spirit to feel free. Be aware of the confines and restrictions placed upon you by yourself and others. Again, as I mentioned before, this is something that you are obviously doing for you. And just don't, you're going to have to be mindful of literally separating like projection from objectivity versus I just heard subjective versus objective versus projective. I don't even think projective is a word, but when someone is projecting something onto you, having discernment between the three of those is really, really, really going to be key. But first and foremost, activating your intuition and grounding yourself in spirit is going to help you determine the difference between all three of those as you are interacting and moving through your current situation. And then last but not least, we have protest, start a revolution, stand up, okay? Um and even when navigating those spaces, right, it's important to even have discernment. Timing is everything, but whatever it is that you believe in, it is worth believing in. And so if you needed that confirmation, like, here it is right here. Now, with that being stated, still move in conjunction with spirit, okay? May the will of the divine prevail and come through and lead you on the path that you need to, okay, for this to take place, okay? All right, lovelies, that is all that I have for you, okay, for this pick a card reading pile number 2, short and sweet and to the point, okay? Thank you all for joining me. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Okay, there are plenty of more messages where this came from. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, pile number 3, last but certainly not least. Okay, pile number 3. You have this crystal right here. It's beautiful, beautiful crystal. Gonna set it right here. Okay, we're gonna work our way from top to the bottom. All right, and see what messages current spirit currently has for you in your current situation. We have glow up. Ooh, who doesn't love a good glow up? Like, I'm here for it already. Who doesn't love a good glow up? You are looking at the sun. You are a part of the sun, right? It's all energy. You're standing on green grass. You have the sky in the background. It looks like a pretty good balance of chakra energy all together in here, and I really, really love this for you. I love this glow up, okay? You have 3 of cups energy coming through. So you're being surrounded and supported and uplifted during this time, okay, with connections that you have, whether it's your tribe, um, being reunited with friends and family. But Spirit wants you to just remember to surround yourself with those positive people, those positive energy, the people that are going to speak life and support you, okay, and be happy for you, okay, in the middle of your glow up, okay. Be mindful of that energy that exudes the opposite, all right. If you are not already experiencing this, your situation is about to change, okay? But sometimes when things change, people sometimes do the same, okay? So just be mindful of that energy. We have recognition. I feel like you were getting ready to get the recognition that you've been deserving, okay? Um, and see how she's like resting back and she's like, yes, like I did that. It's okay to say, yes, I did that. It's okay to know that you worked hard and now you are reaping the benefits and the rewards of this because it's about damn time. Um, and yeah, it's a beautiful energy in that sense. Okay, so rest in that space and surround yourself. Be mindful again of the energy that is currently around you. Okay, um, and just navigate people in spaces accordingly. Okay? And then we have wings coming through for you all. You never needed those wings to fly. Everything within you, there's that number 8 coming through. Everything that you've always needed was within you. Okay? It always has been, always will be, because that is what keeps you going at the end of the day. Okay? Um, this is a beautiful reading. I'm super excited for you all, for what is to come for you all, or what you are currently experiencing in your current situation during this time. Okay? That is what I have for you, lovelies. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this. Okay, share this video, hit that notification bell. There are plenty of more messages where this came from. I'm going to love you and leave you all at this time. Until next time.